Hi, my name's Chuck Schneider. I'm the pastor here at Emmanuel, and I'd like to welcome you to this time of reflection. I'm glad you could join us. Hosannas still echo in our ears as we walk the streets of Jerusalem with Jesus, buoyed by the enthusiasm of the crowds. But we know that there is more to come, and we listen for the first signs of grumbling from the crowds and from the authorities. Now today is Maundy Thursday. The word Maundy comes from the Latin word for commandment, mandatum. And today we will be focusing on Jesus' new commandment, to love one another as he loved us. Now, this commandment celebrates Christ's example of humble service and self-offering, represented by the washing of feet and the sharing of communion. As we go through our time of reflection, I invite you to go at your own pace. Now, this may mean that you'll need to pause this video at times to allow yourself additional time as you go through. If you've not already done so, I invite you to gather the materials that you'll need and prepare the space you'll be in. I have my Bible, a pitcher, a bowl, and a towel here with me. If you haven't gathered these materials together yet, this would be a good time to pause. Now that you have everything ready, I invite you to set aside the worries and concerns of your day. Take a few deep breaths and prepare yourself to come into God's presence as you do this reflection. And when you're ready, I invite you to read the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verses 1 through 17, and then skipping ahead to verses 31, the second half, and through 35. Having read and reflected on this passage, there's a story about a monk who lived in the Egyptian desert. And he was asked by another monk who lived in a community, "Whose feet will you wash?" all alone there in the desert. And I wonder who it is that Jesus is asking you to love. Whose feet are you being asked to wash? And I also wonder how it is that you will live these words out. How will you choose to serve one another, to serve others in humbleness, humility? These two questions are a beginning. And I'm going to leave you here, but I am going to ask that you continue to think about these things on this Maundy Thursday as we remember Jesus' time with the disciples there in the upper room. As you wonder about how it is that you will live these words. Go in peace.